Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Monday, April 14th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month, Cullman CSFO awarded, and a visit to Vietnam. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Mayor Woody Jacobs on Thursday, April 10th, proclaimed the month of April 2025 Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month in the city of Cullman. The proclamation was presented to Samantha Way of Brooks Place, the Child Advocacy Center of Cullman, and Tammy Watson, Melissa Betts, Dakota Trammell, and Kayla Grace Murphy of the Link of Cullman County. Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month is an annual observation aimed at raising awareness of child abuse and neglect and taking action to prevent it. During Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention Month and throughout the year, communities are encouraged to work together to support and strengthen families and prevent maltreatment of children. Mayor Jacobs expressed his gratitude for so many organizations in Cullman who make it their mission to support families and prevent child abuse and neglect. In Alabama, the Department of Public Health lists child abuse and neglect as the number 9 health concern. Each year, Brooks Place, the Link of Cullman County CASA, DHR, Cullman Caring for Kids, and other local agencies work to educate others about child maltreatment and raise awareness about the impact child abuse has on children and society. For more information about National Child Abuse Prevention Month, visit www.childwelfare.gov/prevention month. James Brumley, Chief School Finance and Operations Officer at Cullman City Schools, has been awarded the prestigious 2025 Morton Smith Award by the Alabama Association of School Business Officials. The Morton Smith Award, now in its 15th year, acknowledges individuals who have demonstrated outstanding commitment and proficiency in school financial management. Brumley's extensive experience spans over 23 years in governmental accounting, with a notable 12-year tenure as CSFO in 2 different school systems. In his current role, Brumley oversees critical aspects of school operations, including finance and budgeting, transportation, child nutrition, and facilities maintenance. His strategic leadership has been instrumental in securing funding for numerous safety and growth initiatives within the school system. Superintendent Kyle Koloff stated that Brumley's leadership and diligent work behind the scenes have been pivotal in securing essential funding for school projects. As part of this honor, Brumley will award a $2,000 AASBO-sponsored scholarship to a deserving high school student. Rachel Stover, Director of Admissions at St. Bernard Preparatory School, recently advanced the school's international recruitment efforts by representing St. Bernard at the ILA Fair in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Her participation marked another significant step in the school's growing global outreach. The ILA Fair brings together students and international education professionals from around the world. Stover attended the event at the invitation of Educatius, a leading organization that connects international students with secondary education opportunities in the U.S., the United Kingdom, Ireland, and beyond. During her visit, Stover connected with nearly 45 educational agents. In total, Stover met with 20 students, formally interviewed 6, and extended 3 conditional acceptances. And those are the top stories in Cullman today. Coming up, Fairview clinches playoff berth with win at Brewer. Sports is next. Welcome back. In today's sports segment, let's take a closer look at some of our latest local baseball action. After Thursday night's inclement weather delayed Fairview and Brewers area matchup, the Aggies hit the road on Friday to finish their series with the Patriots. Needing just one win to secure a playoff spot, Fairview took care of business in Game 1 of Friday's doubleheader, handling Brewer 11-1 to win the series and earn a postseason berth. The Aggies got on the board on the top of the first. Camden Cullman knocked a double into center field, and an error allowed both him and Colton Jennings to score, giving Fairview a 2-0 lead. The Aggies added to their lead in the second inning. Colin Nelson walked, and Nick Gregory and Lincoln Wright both singled to load the bases. A few pitches later, Connor Scott drove a bases-clearing double into right field to make it a 5-0 game. An RBI single from Colin stretched the lead to 6-0, and Jackson Ernest lifted an RBI double to right field to make it 7-0. A balk allowed one more run to score before the end of the inning, putting Fairview in front 8-0, going into the third. After a scoreless third inning, Jackson Robertson drove an RBI single into right field to give the Aggies an 8-0 lead in the fourth. Colin and Scott both scored on an error in the top of the fifth to extend the lead to 11-0. Brewer was able to put one on the board in the bottom half of the fifth, but it was all the Patriots could chip away, and Fairview went on to win 11-1. Robertson went all 5 innings on the mound to earn the win, allowing 1 run on 3 hits and striking out 7. At the plate, Scott led the way with 3 RBIs. Colin and Barrett York each recorded a pair of hits as well. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, we'll bring you 4 stories in under 4 minutes, including a new EBT app and a Marketing the Farm workshop. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Cullman Today reporter Annabelle Howes recently visited the Hanceville Library to bring us this story about a cosmetics tutorial for youth.
On Wednesday, April 9th, the Hanceville Public Library hosted a prom makeup class for girls of all ages. Led by local Mary Kay beauty consultant Faith Hirschberger, the workshop focused on skincare basics and age-appropriate makeup techniques. The session emphasized enhancing natural features and building confidence instead of covering up. With the class consisting primarily of younger girls, Hirschberger took the opportunity to share why skincare is important and why she believes it should start consistently at a young age.
But if they keep their skin up, then they won't need as much makeup the older they get. So, it'll prevent sunspots, age spots, doing their skincare versus makeup is like putting on jewelry after you put on a beautiful dress. It's just the extra that we do that keeps us feeling feminine and beautiful.
The class covered more than just cosmetics. Attendees learned how to identify their undertones, choose flattering colors, understand face shapes, and care for their skin. Each girl received a mini makeup palette and personalized color cards tailored to their unique features. While the color cards and hands-on learning were a big hit, Hirschberger says skincare was the main focus of the day, teaching the girls that a great look starts with healthy habits. The Hanceville Library plans to host another prom makeup class in May, so stay tuned for more updates. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.
The Alabama Department of Human Resources has announced the launch of the new Connect EBT mobile app. This app is a more secure process for EBT card holders to access their accounts, to check their SNAP balances in real time, request replacement EBT cards, change their PINs, view all EBT transactions, and find answers to frequently asked questions. In addition, DHR is working with the EBT vendor to add features that will give clients additional controls to help prevent theft of EBT benefits. The Connect EBT mobile app is the only authorized EBT app for Alabama's SNAP TANF clients. The Connect EBT app is available on the App Store for iOS users and Google Play Store for Android users. The Food Assistance Division of DHR administers the SNAP program in Alabama. More information on the program can be found at www.dhr.alabama.gov/food-assistance. Military veterans and beginning farmers looking to improve their outreach and connect with more customers are invited to attend the upcoming Marketing the Farm, One Picture at a Time workshop on Thursday, April 17th at the North Alabama Agriplex. The event, which runs from 6 to 8 p.m., is free to attend, includes a light supper. Online registration is required. Co-hosted by Alabama Extension, Cullman County, and the North Alabama Agriplex, the workshop is part of the Military Veteran and Beginning Farmer Series and is sponsored by the Alabama Farmers Cooperative, Operation Grow, and USDA NRCS. This event will feature local farmers with firsthand experience using social media and other tools to effectively market their farms. Registration is available online at www.aces.edu. For more information or accessibility needs, contact Dr. Kira Sims at 256-737-9386. About 150 people filled the Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center last Friday for the annual Senior Easter Egg Hunt. Cullman County Commission on Aging Director Stephanie Lawson said, "You're never too old for a little Easter magic," and this event provides just that for local seniors. She estimated 150 in attendance between seniors, volunteers, and elected officials. Cullman County Sheriff Matt Gentry thanked the COA for inviting him to celebrate the Easter season with local senior residents and said it was great to see the excitement and joy on the faces of everyone there. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message.
Almonds in full bloom in the newest edition of Community Matters from the Cullman Tribune. Discover fresh dining spots, celebrate community connections, and meet local heroes making a real difference. From stunning sights to courtside lights, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Pick up your free copy around town or read it online today. Community Matters. Get to know your community.
Let's take a moment to pause and pay our respects to those who lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. James Thomas Doteman, 56, of Holly Pond, passed away April 12th. Funeral service for James will be at 11 a.m. Tuesday, April 15th at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel with interment in Cullman Catholic Cemetery. Visitation will be this evening at the funeral home from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Walter Randall Phillips passed away on April 11th at the age of 67. Friends are invited to a celebration of life on Friday evening, April 25th at 6 p.m. Services will be held in the Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. Warner Ontsey Murphy, age 97, of Cullman, passed away on Friday, April 11th. A celebration of life funeral service will be held today at 1 p.m. in the Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. The family will receive friends for a visitation from 11 a.m. until the service time at 1 p.m. Mr. Murphy will be laid to rest at Cullman City Cemetery. David Verlin Hackney, 56, of Hanceville, passed away April 13th. Funeral service will be at 2 p.m. Tuesday, April 15th at Hanceville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Fairview West Cemetery. The family will welcome friends for visitation on Tuesday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at Hanceville Funeral Home. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today we'll see sunny skies and a breeze with a high near 82, with increasing clouds overnight and a low around 56. Tuesday, more sun but cooler with a high near 67 and a low around 43. That wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early in the morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a great day, Cullman.